I said, are you ready
he stays healthy. He'll reach
for the MattCast
every goal that
podcast?
he has set out
I am Matty
for
Light, joined
his
with my
team.
co-host
And
Matty
so
J.
I do believe that in heart of
We are
hearts.
gonna get
I think
right
Dak is
into
clearly having
Does
what I would
does
call
the
full
does
operational
that have a noise
quarterback.
yes, it
When
canceling?
you
does.
get into the
There it is.
There
All
we
right,
go.
cool. Let me redo that. Thank you guys for joining the MattCast podcast. I am Matty Light, joined with my co-host Matty J. We're gonna hop right into our first prediction just before the game starts, so no one can say we're wrong on it.
I don't even know if
Isn't it at 7?
it is at 7:20.
Oh, okay. All right,
Um,
cool. We got a little bit of
we get
time.
a little bit of time,
Yeah.
but dude, are we not unanimously
Picking the same.
Eagles?
Yeah.
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 I mean, is there
I just wanted to
anything?
get it on camera for the people
Yeah.
so that they don't think we're frauds. All right, so quickly, we're going to be going over NFL Week 1 off the rip, just so we can get that done and out of the way. Then we got our fantasy football after the NFL week.
Mhm.
Then we go into NCAA or college football Week 1 recap, the Week 2 predictions, and then we'll finish off with the trivia where Matty J will be answering questions and I will be asking them. So, first off, Hart Ventures. Do you need any electrical work? I need a little bit of electrical work.
You do, like, genuinely?
Yeah, genuinely, I do.
Yeah. So are you gonna be hitting
I am going to be hitting them up, but
get a
I'm
free
also
estimate?
bored too.
Get a
But
free estimate and
get that free estimate, see what I can get done. I need to get a new light fixture up in our living room because we
yeah.
got one of those outlets, or it's one of those older houses
Yeah.
that
You're saying you poor? Are you insinuating that he's high priced?
use good value.
Good value,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm just
But
not expecting him to
you
give me
don't
a
you don't
friend's
no no,
discount,
and
is what I'm
you don't
saying.
have that money to be doing like it's not a
Yeah,
high priority.
yeah,
But
yeah. Once I
hey,
got that money saved up, tossing it.
you know where to get a free estimate
I
though
do, I
in the
do.
local Omaha
Oh yeah.
area.
Hart Ventures Electrical Services. He's the man to reach out. All the links or his Facebook page is going to be down below. Look him up, reach out to him.
Mhm.
So, with that being said, just like what we were saying earlier, unanimously, we're going Eagles.
Yeah, I mean the only it's already green. we're,
We
we're
already
already
know we're going to
correct.
win. Actually, before we get into that, so last year, we're just going to quickly recap our numbers from it. Um, I ended up with 176 wins, 92 losses, and Matty J finished off with 158 wins and 115 losses. So, what are your goals? Because I sent you a meme when I was rewatching 2 seasons ago's review on the season where we were
Mm,
like, let's go for underneath the 100.
yeah,
And then you went up 10.
yeah.
Do you still have that same goal of going underneath the 100?
That's a nice goal. Like if I can win, if I'm at least like a 50% correct,
Yeah,
that is,
above 50. Yeah, above
that's
that 500
but I
standard.
also want to be a little more bold this year,
Mhm.
and I want to make some predictions that would be not like, I don't know, maybe like out of spite, because I feel like some of my predictions last year were out of spite.
Mhm.
But I don't want to just
Where
be
he was like,
cookie
"Fuck the
cutter.
Cowboys." Where
Yeah.
like I continuously just said, "Nah, the Cowboys are gonna lose."
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm gonna be
Yeah,
a little bit more
you're more strategic with your picks,
not strategic, but just,
realistic.
yeah, a little more
Yeah.
realistic, but also like there's some bolder choices that I have here.
Okay.
So
All right. So yeah, we got the game coming up. It is currently almost 7, and the game starts in 20 minutes. For the Cowboys Eagles.
especially
Big
them trading away Micah
Micah
Parsons,
Parsons.
there's just nothing really that excites me about this Cowboys team.
No,
Like Dak
not
Prescott's
anymore.
coming back off of God, what did he get injured? Was he an Achilles
I thought it was
last
a
year? Was
hamstring
he
or
a
ACL.
hamstring? Something like that, but he was out for a good part of the year
Yeah.
last year. And I mean CD Lamb, but other than that, there's
Yeah.
no one else
Well,
on the
then, I mean, they got
Cowboys.
George Pickens. That could potentially open up more for CD Lamb,
I,
but
I guess, but like even then, like I don't know. Like I just can't imagine any other spot where
yeah,
George Pickens can have that type of attitude and play the way he does
yeah,
and still
play
These
well.
yeah,
Yeah,
because they kind of put up with that shit in Pittsburgh.
they really did.
Yeah.
They really put up with the drama.
Mhm.
And as a Steelers fan, I just continuously watch year after year. We always have one player with tons of drama, and so I'm curious on who it is going to be this year.
Mhm.
Is Aaron Rodgers and Arthur Smith gonna
DK
butt heads?
Metcalf.
Yeah, DK Metcalf. I'm just waiting to see who the drama queen is this year.
Mhm.
That is my honest opinion.
Jalen Ramsey, he can be a bit of
Jalen
a
Ramsey,
yeah, he was quiet whenever he was in
Miami.
but yeah, he can definitely be a
He
little
can
bit of
definitely be a little chippy.
yeah.
Friday, it's only going to be on YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube TV is, I think, it's the first game ever to be exclusively on YouTube
Yeah.
TV.
Which I don't even think it's YouTube TV. I think it's just
It's
YouTube.
just YouTube in general. Oh,
Yeah. So I think it's like a free game. Anybody can have access to it
damn.
in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Yep.
Um,
Where Jordan Love got hurt, and a lot of players in that
mm,
Packers game, first game of the season, did come back injured from that game.
by
If
the
you're,
grass.
yeah, by the grass in the field.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that could potentially be something to look out for.
Mm.
But it's the Chiefs Chargers, with the Chargers being at home, quote unquote, but
Yeah,
it's an
they're
away game.
yeah.
Um,
For that one,
right.
for the odds, I didn't write down all the odds. I just did like money lines. Uh, Chiefs are favorited -170, and then Chargers are +145. I'm leaning Chargers.
I'm leaning
I
Chargers
see you
too.
already wrote that down.
Yeah.
Um, I'm
My
interested. Okay, go ahead
so my
first.
reasoning is that like I initially picked that the Chargers are going to fit in that wild card, that seventh wild card spot,
Hmm.
but I'm honestly kind of rethinking it because I forgot that the Chargers are traveling all over the place this season.
Yeah.
They have a lot of away games, and they start off the season overseas.
Hmm.
I don't know, like it's could be a problem for them in the long run when they're
Hmm.
constantly just like on the road traveling all these miles. I think they have the most miles to travel compared to the rest of the NFL.
Hmm.
And I don't know how that would affect them. Now, if they do make a wild card spot with that being on the road and always away, more props to them, and
Hmm.
probably could lead to a much more toughened team going in the playoffs.
Hmm.
So it's one of those things that I almost kind of reconsider wanting the Chargers in that wild card spot just because they do have to travel so much.
Yeah.
But I think with their matchups, I think the Chargers wins this first one and they lose the second one, depending on how the season goes.
Well, and I mean, what Rasheed Rice should be suspended this
Yep.
game. So that's a big offensive weapon being gone. We don't know how Travis is gonna look.
Yeah.
One of the memes, which shout out to the memes if you haven't,
On the Twitch stream.
yeah, before every episode, that's what we do. You were showing me like a do's and don'ts of fantasy
Yeah.
when Travis Kelsey was on the do list. To draft, to have
Yeah.
sexual relations, but
I'm sure
I
there's some
didn't.
Swifties that'd be
Yeah,
up. Yeah.
so I don't know. I really don't know how I'm sitting on like are we just on that downhill slope?
I'm thinking so, but also from things that I heard too, is that Travis Kelsey came in lighter this year and
Hmm.
feeling a lot better than how he did coming into last season.
Hmm.
So it could be, he shows up and shows out for his last season because
I'm definitely
he's
gonna
hinted
watch.
at
Yeah, and I mean,
retiring this year.
and potentially on how they play, I
Yeah,
don't think that's a bad move. You
no.
know.
But I also have a little bit of disdain for Travis Kelsey, mainly because I watched him. I lost to him so many times in our first season of doing fantasy.
Uh huh.
Next season, I pick him up first pick, and he does absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And then he ended up costing me some games too.
Hmm.
It was that season where I had like the like second highest scoring team,
Yeah.
but I had like a barely over 500 record.
Hmm.
And so I'm just like, you know what? Fuck Travis Kelsey.
Yeah.
Just because he broke my heart. Um, First game of Sunday, at least on our list here.
Hmm.
We got Buccaneers Falcons in Atlanta.
Yep.
And I want to lean
So
Bucks. I trust them more than the unproven Atlanta Falcons right now.
yeah, so Tampa Bay is -130 favorites, while Atlanta is a +110 underdogs. So it's really close, and
Yeah.
I expect it to be really close. I am leaning more on the tenure of like Baker Mayfield, Mike
Mike
Evans
yeah,
versus a younger team
Mhm.
with Michael Penix
yeah,
at the helm. So yeah,
and
I'm also leaning
Kyle
Bucks.
Pitts.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Everyone's savior and fantasy, Kyle Pitts.
Um, Bengals Browns in Cleveland,
I
interstate rivals.
I got the Bengals. They're minus
Yeah,
250 favorites. The Browns are a plus 210. I don't even know, like, if you're a Browns fan, like, what are you even looking forward to this year? What are you optimistic
yeah.
about? Are you excited to maybe see Dylan Gabriel or
Shedeur Sanders.
like on the occasion whenever if Joe Flacco
Yeah.
gets hurt or
Well, then Kenny Pickett comes out first.
he's not on the Browns.
He isn't anymore.
He got traded.
He got traded.
He's to the Raiders.
What?
You didn't
I
hear
didn't
about
see
that?
that.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. So QB1 is Joe Flacco. QB2, I believe, is Dylan Gabriel. And number 3 is
Huh.
because they cut Tyler Huntley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that one. So
Yeah, Kenny Pickett's to the
yeah.
Raiders.
Dolphins Colts.
I'm leaning so they're actually they're even. They're minus 110
Yeah.
for both teams. So it's a pick'ems. I'm leaning more towards the Dolphins because honestly, I think last year was an off year for Tua.
Yeah.
I think he
Well, I
was
mean the concussions.
concussions, a
Yeah.
little gun shy. So I think if
As long as Tua isn't diving headfirst on any
and
scrambles.
and I'm I don't know if Daniel Jones is gonna have some revenge game where he's showing all the haters off, but I just don't expect that from
Yeah, I don't
Daniel
expect it.
Jones. No
Now, see,
offense.
I'd love to see the Colts start to have a little bit of resurgence. Just because like they looked good.
Well, and the AFC South is such a garbage patch division
Yeah,
in
I'd
and
agree.
for the AFC
Yeah,
is definitely the weakest, and like the best team in that division is the
the
Texans.
Texans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Raiders Patriots.
Both former head coaches
Yep.
at new jobs.
And I really like the Patriots. I like Trayvon Henderson. Drake May looked good last year, where he started off a little bit rocky, but he
Mhm.
did pick it back up. Like what was that? He had like 400 yards passing in like
Yeah.
week 14 or something like that.
Patriots are also minus 140 favorites, and the Raiders are plus 120 dogs. So I'm also leaning Patriots.
Okay. Cardinals Saints. I'm going Cards pretty easily.
I'm also going
Yeah.
Cards minus
I
290.
With the Saints, it's kind of the same argument as about the Browns. Like, what are you excited for?
Yeah. This
There's
is
nothing exciting about them.
I can't remember the exact list, but I know the Saints were one of the teams where like they didn't have a single player on the
Yeah,
NFL's top 100.
yeah,
It's them and there's a few other players, or like
hmm
like I think 2 or 3 other teams. I think the
yeah,
Colts is maybe one of them too.
maybe.
But yeah,
Um, yeah, and then I'm gonna go Steelers over the Jets in New
I
York.
man, it was really hard for me to pick this game. I was probably in Atlanta in the airport, and I was looking at this screen for like 30 minutes.
Yeah,
I had a 3-hour layover, so
hmm
it helped to
yeah,
have that time. But I don't know, like, so the new head coach is a defensive minded guy.
hmm
So I can understand, but Justin Fields, like, I think what it came down to, I'm gonna just shorten. It came down
hmm
to the defense. The Steelers definitely have a
yeah,
more potent defense. Both the offenses kind of are on the same level to me.
hmm
So I am leaning Steelers. They're the minus 150 favorites to the Jets being a plus 130. So they're also
yeah,
pretty close. Um, but honestly, like I really want to pick the Jets, but the defense is what's
yeah.
holding me back.
Giants Commanders.
Commanders. I'm not gonna say the odds. I don't think
You're
they're
not gonna say the odds
I,
because
I
I
mean
was
I
gonna go
can.
Commanders as well.
They're minus 260
Now I would,
favorites, and then the Giants are plus 215
and they're
dogs.
having Russell Wilson start.
Yes.
Okay, yeah,
And
that
then
kind
their
of.
number 2 is JMO,
Yep.
and number 3 is Jackson Dart,
There.
which honestly,
I like it that they're not starting a lot of rookie quarterbacks this year.
I like that too. Now that's not gonna be my case in 2 other picks
Yeah,
because Cam Ward,
yeah,
think he's not the only he's not the only one. I won't say that. But yeah, I don't know. Why if Jameson Winston's looking good, I know he's looking really good for the
Yeah,
locker room. Why don't you try to trade one of the two of those
yeah.
QBs?
Well, I think they want to keep Jackson Dart as a potential
Obviously,
franchise
100%. And to learn under
Yeah.
those two, Russell Wilson being like a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
and probably has one of the highest IQs as a quarterback in the NFL right now. I'd say top 5, more on number 5.
Didn't you see those games that he played with the
I know,
Steelers?
but
Like he
he's
looked,
locked. I mean, it's the same thing as Aaron Rodgers, like very high football IQ, but they're not what they used to be.
and that's I don't even think that there's just times where Russell just doesn't show the IQ.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's just like okay, 4 years ago I can make this play and
hmm
now I
Now
can't.
my arm hurts
But I wouldn't say that he's got one of the higher IQs to learn under.
compared to other quarterbacks.
I wouldn't say he's the most.
I'm not saying he's the most.
I
I'm
would
just
say he's
saying
probably middle of the pack.
you're thinking middle of the pack.
I mean, comparatively, if you're trying to learn under any other QB, I would not. My first pick
Yeah.
would not want to be Russell Wilson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My first pick would be like Brady or fucking Joe Montana.
Well, we're talking
Yeah.
about current
Yeah.
players.
But
Yeah.
current players. Panthers, Jaguars.
Battle of the Cats.
Battle of the Cats. I kind of like Carolina.
Man, did you read over my fucking list before?
No,
I have all these picks circled and written. So Carolina's plus 160. So they're the slight dog to Jaguars
Yeah.
minus 190. I am also leaning Carolina.
I was really hoping you were gonna pick with Trevor Lawrence.
No, I
Well then,
wanted.
here I'll go a little bit. I'll go Jags
If
then,
you want to go, yeah, but I had Carolina.
because I like Bryce Young.
I'm
He showed a
interested to see
huge
him.
comeback after getting benched, came back on the field, and had a whole different spark underneath him. I'm interested to see how the Panthers do this year. I'm also interested to see how the Jags do too.
Yeah, but I think of them people putting more stock in the Travis Hunter is what's making me shy away from
Yeah.
it.
Titans, Broncos,
Broncos.
Broncos as well. I do want to see how Cam Ward plays,
I agree.
especially against Broncos too. Like
Yeah,
they
that's a tough defense.
tough defense, and it's in Denver.
Yeah.
Your first game is at altitude,
Mm-hmm.
but I think
Broncos
because
are
of that,
minus 450 favorite. So
yeah,
that's pretty big. And then the
pretty heavy
Texans
favorite.
the Titans are plus 340.
Yeah,
Dogs.
dog.
Dog.
49ers, Seahawks. Now this is one where I think we might split,
I
or
don't-
we could be the same.
We're-
Well, I mean it's 50-50, but
There you go.
we got two choices.
So I wanted to pick the Seahawks. I wanted to. They're plus 120.
Yeah,
I'm going 49ers, especially since they are healthy.
yeah.
Now their wide receiver room is lacking.
That's where I think I'm going.
You're going Seahawks.
I'm going more Seahawks, and also
Okay.
they got that home field advantage.
Yes, that is 100% correct.
That's when I'm mostly leaning everything on right there.
That 12th man.
Yeah, that 12th man, and I think the Seahawks, after losing Geno Smith, but then got Sam Darnold, the Ghost Whisperer.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to lean on Brock Purdy and the 49ers, but I just remember that wide receiver room, and he's got like almost no weapons.
I mean, CMC and
But CMC
Brian
is back.
and Brian Thomas Jr.
Yeah.
or
Brian Robinson Jr.
Robinson, thank
Yeah.
you.
Even though I have Robinson on my fantasy team.
I think
but
both of those guys, like they're gonna be pounding the rock for a while.
Oh yeah.
Because is Brandon Ayuk fully back?
No.
I didn't think so. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I wanted to pick Seahawks, but I ended up
picking the
leaning.
dog on this one.
Yeah.
Lions Packers. I watched John Gruden's video on this,
Okay.
and he's leaning Packers, but I have to respectfully disagree and go with my Lions faithful. I love Dan Campbell. I love that running room. I
Mhm.
love his receivers
Okay.
and all the things they can do. And then they got Aiden Hutchinson back too.
Uh-huh.
So they got their defense in there. But there's still a little bit of gaps too, though, where it makes it hard
Mm-hmm.
because I do think it's the Packers' year. But
I think so. I think it's
think
the Packers' year.
I think
This is the year they
and
need it to be this year.
even with it proves it to me more that they went out and picked up Micah Parsons.
I think yeah, and that's my thing is too is this is going to be a show off game for Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
Like this is a big team in the NFC. Like everyone always is like, oh, you got to watch out for
Yeah.
the Lions in the regular season, and then but they were really hurt last year, and I think Micah
And they're still
Parsons is
hurt.
going to go like, look, this is why you should have paid me this fucking
Yeah.
money. I'm leaning on the Packers. I think Jordan Love is going to get it done. They're minus 130 underdogs, and then the Lions are plus 10. Sorry, they're minus 130 favorites to the Lions plus 110 underdogs. So it's really close.
Yeah.
They're playing in Lambeau, which I think is a big help to them.
I think so too. And it's
And
why I almost went Packers too.
yeah,
But I think
and these two teams are playing twice.
mhm,
So I think the Packers get one, and then I think the Lions get the
yeah.
other.
And I'm thinking this one, the Lions get it to start off the season, and the Packers learn more how to use Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons learns the defense more because he did just show up
He
at
did
the
just show
beginning of
up,
the
yeah.
week. Now, see, he does just have raw natural talent, but I
Mhm.
don't think he's fully learned the defense 100% yet. So I think this first week is a good, and he didn't do any camp, any OT, like nothing at all
Mhm.
preseason. So there could be some rust on the wheels as well. And that's why I'm leaning Lions on this first one, but definitely on the second part of the
But
season.
that's a lot. I don't think the Lions had a lot of starters in
No.
preseason too. Like they were still practicing, and
Yeah.
I'm assuming Micah was still getting in some
Mhm.
workouts and stuff. He probably just wasn't working out with the
Yeah.
team or anything. But yeah, I think he's gonna be coming in healthy.
Um, and then we have Texans Rams.
Obviously, I'm going Rams.
Yeah.
They are minus 155 favorite to the Texans being the plus 135. So again, another close game. But what I'm most excited for is I'm excited to see how they're gonna add in Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for more explosive passing plays down the field.
Hmm.
And I'm liking Kyron Williams. They signed him up again. I think he's for us for 3 years. And I'm hoping they also do it like two in the backfield, kind of like what the Lions do.
Hmm.
And I'm hoping they get Blake Corum more
Yeah.
involved because he looked really good in the preseason. Um, and I mean the defense is looking great.
Hmm.
There's I mean, I'm biased. I'll let you.
Yeah. I'm leaning more Texans, and
Okay.
a little bit is that we've had a lot of the same picks so far.
Mhm.
So I'm just
Yeah, if you wanna I
yeah.
mean, if you wanna mix it up,
And I like the Texans receiver room. They got Joe Mixon, they got Nick Chubb.
that's not
Well,
the receiving room.
no, I'm saying in like the running back room.
You said receiving room.
My bad. I meant
I was like also, they don't have Joe Mixon right
Joe
now.
Mixon's out right now.
Yeah,
But, they got Nick Chubb.
they do have a Nick Chubb who's coming off of a very gruesome injury
Yes.
last year. I'm hoping that he comes back. I
Yeah.
picked him up on my fantasy because I do think he can
Yeah.
be a decent player
Mhm.
again.
I'd love to see another like Adrian Peterson type thing where
Is Tank Dell? He's still out.
Tank Dell is still out, but see
They got whatever Iowa State
they
guy.
have 3 Iowa State players.
Yeah, yeah,
But they got Nico
whoever.
Collins,
Yeah.
Jaden Higgins, Jalen Knoll, Xavier Hutchinson.
Mhm.
Those last 3 were all Iowa State players.
Mhm.
And they've been
2 of
fairly
which are rookies.
rookies.
Yeah.
Um, but a lot of people are putting on a lot of are showing the spotlight on Jaden Higgins,
Mhm.
and he is the number 3 receiver right now behind Xavier Hutchins and Nico Collins.
Mhm.
But I remember having Nico Collins on my fantasy team for the last 2 seasons, and he was lighting it up,
Mhm.
lighting it up. And I absolutely love that receiver room, and I love CJ Stroud. And I think it is going to be a close one. And I kind of want to go on the over on this in week 1, 43.5.
I can see more of a shootout
Yeah,
for sure.
I can definitely see it being a shootout, and that's why I'm thinking it's the over. But it's still going to be a close game. Like
Mhm.
I'm expecting a fourth quarter drive.
Yeah, I mean the spread is only
Yeah,
3.5. So
I'm expecting a fourth quarter drive for this game. And then we got Sunday Night Football, Ravens, Bills in
second
Buffalo.
second game where they're even odds.
Yeah,
Minus 120 for both teams. I'm I'm leaning Bills. I saw John Gruden made a video. I did not watch it, so
yeah,
I don't know for sure yet. I just am leaning more on the home field advantage
Yep.
for sure. I know it's not like how when they met up in the playoffs where it was
Mhm.
like
A blizzard.
December or
Yeah.
January, but I think when it comes to you're going Ravens.
Yeah. I am going Ravens. I was gonna let you continue speaking.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
would, but I mean those two, they're always fucking fun to watch.
Mhm.
I don't know about how DeAndre Hopkins is going to be.
Yeah.
I think them losing Isaiah Likely is going to be pretty big because he's out for the first couple games, I
Mhm.
believe. And then I think right now, I mean, a big thing that I'm leaning on is the Ravens were the number 2 most penalized team in
Mhm.
the NFL, and I just think that's what's really going to
Yeah.
bite them. It's
So
just
yeah.
opportunistic plays like that
Yeah.
where like, okay, you had to stop on 3rd and 2, but there's a holding,
Mhm.
and then now they got a first
Yeah.
down.
So that was a big thing that John Gruden was talking about too, because
Mm,
I did watch that video.
mm,
Um, and I am gonna have to agree with him on this one.
mhm.
Derrick Henry is the key factor,
I
and
agree.
and if Derrick Henry is able to replicate what they did last year,
Mhm,
and that when they matched up against each other and ran for over 200 yards, I'm thinking that's they're gonna feed the rock to um, Derrick Henry, and then the dude replacing Isaiah Likely right now, another Iowa State cat,
mm,
a tight end out of Iowa State, Polar.
mhm.
He's more of a traditional blocking tight end,
Yeah.
which could definitely help out with their
Well, what they
run
need to
a run a.
do is they play a lot of nickel,
Mhm,
in Buffalo. Sean McDermott's with like a more defensive.
mhm,
With Derrick Henry and Lamar,
yeah,
you gotta bring more to that box.
yeah.
You can't
You
have
gotta fill it up, and even
yeah.
then, you don't know
And
if
that's
they're
like
gonna bounce it to the
that
outside.
meme that we talked about where it's Derrick Henry versus like Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
I don't even do they I don't
No,
know
we
when.
talked about that. We were just
I thought
but
there was
there's
a meme
the
about it where it's like the thought of
yeah. Well,
um
we saw
like
Cooper DeJean with his hit on Derrick Henry, and it was like, dude, I could never see Travis Hunter hitting Derrick
and that's the
Henry
thing,
like that.
like you can't expect your cornerbacks or your safeties
Yeah,
to like want like open field one-on-one
yeah,
tackle.
and you gotta hit him before he gets moving downhill.
It's just some random dog running outside. Oh, I
Yeah,
see the owner.
but you gotta hit him before he starts moving downhill, which
So
I think is what
you gotta
helped
load up
Cooper
that box.
DeJean.
And that's
Um,
I think
yeah, he's
yeah,
what
and
6'2"? He's like 6'2" or something like that.
Cooper DeJean.
No, Derrick Henry.
Oh yeah, he's big.
Yeah, he's a huge.
I think he's over 240 pounds.
I'm curious on this. So yeah, he's
It's right there.
6'2", 6'2", 250.
There you go.
And that's probably lean 250.
Oh, it's 100% lean. It's
And
100% lean.
he's dude, I would not want to try and tackle that guy.
Not open field, not one-on-one.
No.
Mm-mm.
Um,
I agree Derrick Henry is going to be a big problem for
yeah.
them. I'm hoping
The Derrick Henry Lamar Jackson factor, I think, is what sets me over for the Ravens. Not to
uh
discredit.
breaking news of the fantasy 2 girls, 1 cup added Matt Gay and dropped Jason Sanders.
Huh.
Yeah.
Then our final Monday matchup, Vikings Bears, and I think we're both agreeing on this one.
I also got 2 players playing tonight. So, anyway, well sorry, what?
Vikings Bears. You kind of joked about it in the memes when we were watching it.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna be leaning Bears as well.
I'm leaning Bears. They're plus 105 dogs, and then the Vikings are minus 125.
I think
I'm
it being in Chicago and it's a young rookie quarterback, JJ McCarthy for the
technically
Vikings.
not a
Yeah,
rookie, but
it's his first time on the field.
first time,
Yeah.
and that they didn't. The times we saw him in preseason, I wish I saw more
Hmm.
of it because I think a lot of times he had like 1 or 2 drives and then he was off the field.
Yeah.
I want to see more drives off of him.
Oh, 100%.
I'm interested to see how. Because I picked up their rookie tight end out of Michigan, uh, Loveland, and
Yep.
I'm very excited to see how he does. I'm excited to see how Ben Johnson does in his first year in Chicago. I don't expect them to make a playoff push, especially in the tough NFC North, but I expect to. I honestly, yeah, I'm leaning Bears on this one.
Yeah. All right. So going in the fantasy. So we didn't cover it last week.
Yeah, I don't know what you want to do for fantasy, to be
So
honest.
I'm going to quickly go over what my team is, kind of like how we normally do.
So just who's
Yeah.
on? I thought we did that.
We didn't. We
Oh, okay.
forgot. We wrote it down last week, but forgot about it.
Hmm.
So I got Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry again this year. And then I actually got a good receiver room. Mike Evans, Jamison Williams. I picked up Travion Henderson. He's like the only rookie I picked up on my team. Or no, I picked up 2 rookies. I got Zach Ertz at tight end, Jaden Reed, who's still questionable, and I might end up switching him out for Jalen Higgins or Jaden Higgins. If he's still questionable because he's got a foot problem.
Mm.
That's also a little bit too on why I picked the Lions is that they're losing out on Jaden Reed, or potentially could lose out on him.
Mm.
And then I got my killer bee, Chris Boswell, the last of them. Minnesota for my defense. Jordan Mason. I picked up Matt Stafford, Jonnu Smith, Jaden Higgins, Brian Robinson Jr., and Jason Palmer, or Joshua Palmer. And then I'm going up against Epstein's flight log, who has Jalen Hurts, Puka Nakua, Devonta Smith, Jameer Gibbs, Alvin Kamara, Goddard, Pacheco, McLaughlin, and the KC defense.
Which is interesting. I don't know if you know this. Yahoo Sports, on at least my app, shows you guys as the matchup of the week. I don't know if that's a new feature.
No. Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So that has to be like a new feature. I
That
don't
has to be a new
know.
feature.
Yeah, even when I click on your guys' stuff, does it show that on your guys' thing?
No. Oh, yeah, actually it does.
There you go.
Yeah. He has DJ Moore, Purcells, Jalen Warren, Kyle Pitts, Michael Penix, and Arario. So he has 3 tight ends. Didn't we tell him not to do that?
I think it was between that or like I think no, he wanted 3 QBs, and we are like, I don't think you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next we have Did he draft him against OJ was framed? OJ was framed is the reigning champion right now. He's also projected to. I saw some pictures. I looked at Yahoo. Uh, and I'll talk about it just here in a little bit. 2 Girls, 1 Cup is up against G
Well,
Man's team.
hold on. Like, what was that? What do you like? What were you gonna say? Now I'm
I'm just gonna
curious.
bring it up at the end.
Just bring it up now.
Okay.
You said you were looking at some pictures, and he's
Oh, I
projected to
got some
do.
pictures. Yeah.
He's projected to do what?
So I looked at the league draft grades. OJ was framed has an A plus. Epstein's flight log has an A. Did he draft him A minus? 2 Girls, 1 Cup B minus. Run the Jewels B minus.
Mhm.
Actually, current. 2 Girls, 1 Cup has a B plus.
Mm.
G Man's team is a B minus. Auto Draft Dream Team has a C. Hail Mary has a C minus. Tom McKissick Kids Brady has a D plus. Patrick and Mahomes a D. I have a D minus. And then Coming for You has an F. And then I looked at the draft day projection standings. OJ was framed as projected to go 15-0.
Kidding what?
Yeah. 2 Girls, 1 Cup. 12-3. Epstein's flight log 11-4. Did he draft him 9-6? G-Man's team 9-6. Run the Jewels 8-7. Auto Draft Dream Team 8-7. Hail Mary 7-8. Patrick and Mahomes 7-8. Tom McKissick Kids Brady 3-12.
Damn.
Steeler Virginity 1-14. I'm projected to go 1-14. And I'm like with Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson.
That's insane,
Yeah.
dude. I'm telling
And
you,
Mike Evans.
you can never trust.
No. And then Coming for You has an 0-15 record.
He picked up a lot of Commanders, which I know that's his team.
Yeah.
But damn. Yeah, like I think that's half his bench.
And then draft day power rankings, or score rankings. OJ is framed as projected to go 2,066 points. Epstein's flight log, 2010. Did he draft him 1992? Run the Jewels 1989. So you're supposed to get the fourth highest, but end up sixth.
We'll see how it
Yeah.
goes.
Two Girls, One Cup, 1983. G-Man's Team, 1982. That was really close right there. Auto Draft Dream Team, 1947. 1937 for Hail Mary. 1926 for Patrick and Mahomes. Mama McKissick's Brady, 1906. I am projected 1,887 points.
Wow.
And I'm like, again, with some of the players that I have, this is what you're
They're
projecting.
expecting one of your players to just die on the field.
Honestly.
Just like, yeah, they're just not going to play.
And then coming for you, 1,711 points.
Huh.
So that's why I was just like,
yeah, man.
That's why I wanted to talk about OJ was framed.
You should screenshot that and put that into the league chat and just go like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
What is this? Two Girls, One Cup is going up against G-Man's team. Oh, sorry. In my game, I'm projected to lose, but it's actively going right now.
Game of the week.
OJ is framed is projected to win over Did He Draft Him?
Wow, I guess the Cowboys are already in.
Oh wow.
Already in the red zone.
G-Man's team, yeah, is projected to win over Two Girls, One Cup. Mama McKissick's Brady is projected to lose against Hail Mary. You're projected to win over Coming for You.
Mm-hmm.
And then Patrick and Mahomes is projected to win over Auto Draft Dream Team. But yeah, that's kind of what I was bringing up. Do you want me to go over your team or do you want to talk about it?
So I drafted Bo Nix, Jamar Chase, AJ Brown, Aaron Jones Sr. This guy's a rookie. Tyrone Tracy Jr. Terry McBride, Devontae Adams, Brandon Aubrey. I have the Denver's defense, and then on my bench I have Caleb Williams, Colston Loveland, Darnell Mooney. I'm definitely gonna drop him. Rashid White, I have him. I'm probably gonna drop him and pick someone else up. I have Cam Ward, and then I have Nick Chubb as well. And yeah, right now, Brandon Aubrey got me 1 point, which I think he was either the number 1 or the number 2 kicker. So yeah, he made a PAT.
Yeah.
So Dallas is up 7-0, first drive.
All right. So
Are we doing every
week 1? I was just kind of looking through for some of the bigger upsets.
I mean, the biggest upset you already passed. South
Boise,
Florida and Boise State.
over Boise State.
I mean, we didn't want to say it last. I didn't
Yeah.
want to say it last episode where I was like, I don't want to say they're going to lose because they don't have Ashton Genty, but they're going to lose because they don't have Ashton Genty.
Oh,
You're going to see
100%.
Boise State fade into the sunset,
Yep.
and it's going to be like hey, remember when Boise State
was in the playoffs?
Was in the playoffs, and yeah, they had one of the best running backs.
Genty was number 3 or number 2 all-time rushing and didn't win the Heisman?
Yeah, it's going to be situations like that.
Yeah. Texas got that belt against.
Whoa. It was not belt to ass. Like, here's the thing. Archie Manning didn't look good.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but it's his first game in Ohio State. Now, here's the thing, too. With Ohio State, I don't think they look that good either.
No, they didn't. And they definitely had.
I don't think they're going to be number 1 in the country for that long, to be honest. Like, I'm surprised they're number 1 right now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not surprised because they
just beat number 1 and they're
but
number 3.
I don't expect them to be at the end of the year number 1 in the country. I don't know who that would be. I'm leaning more kind of Penn State because
Penn State looking good.
They are looking good, but they just played Nevada.
Yeah.
LSU,
Clemson.
That was an upset.
Huge upset.
In Clemson
too.
Yeah.
And Garrett Nussmeier, like initially when I was watching the game, it wasn't that exciting. And then I was watching some like clips of LSU and Garrett Nussmeier passing. I'm like, this guy's kind of good. Like, I think it was just that Clemson defense really put that good pressure on on him, and it just made it seem like it wasn't that exciting. But then when I broke it down like play by play, I'm like, this guy's pretty good, and you could potentially see LSU start creeping into the conversations as long as they keep on playing like this. Alabama, now they got belt ass
That was belt ass.
in Florida State, and I was watching that game, and
Lee
all you hear
Corso was the only one to
Lee
call
Corso.
it. Yeah.
But all you hear is that Florida State chant going on
Yeah.
the whole game, and I saw so many memes. I didn't send them in just because there's so many of them that I figured you saw them. But it's just like every Alabama fan, and it's the sketch clip where he's just like crashing out on camera, and he's like,
Come on. That one, yeah.
that one.
I did not see any of those memes, but yeah.
Okay,
Sam Levitt, dude, Arizona State is gonna be. Do you guys play Arizona State?
we do.
They're gonna be a problem
problem
for you
Yeah.
guys.
Florida is also looking pretty good, but they did play Long Island University.
Yeah,
K-State almost lost to North Dakota.
they're not ranked anymore, bro.
No, they're not ranked.
Yeah,
Because I think they lost to Iowa State,
yep.
and then they almost lose and have to have like a fourth quarter drive
Mm-hmm.
to get them up by 3 over North Dakota
At home.
at home.
Even Avery Johnson, he played a pretty decent game.
Pretty decent game.
Like
28 for 43,
over 200 or over 300
318 yards,
and
3 TDs.
yeah, like that's still pretty good.
It's still pretty good, but they almost lost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So Iowa State put belt ass.
UTSA.
Yeah.
When I was looking at that game, I was sitting there like, "Oh my god, UTSA almost has a chance." I think it was like it was 21. I think it was 21-17 when I saw it before they scored 2 touchdowns, and I'm like, "Is UTSA about to upset Texas A&M? Is this going to be another game I have to talk about?" And then Texas A&M brought it back, but yeah, Iowa State went belt ass over South Dakota. The thing I want to highlight, Rocco Beck went 19 for 20,
Mm-hmm.
and he missed his first pass after 12 in a row. And played really well. 19
So
for
the
20.
receivers found their hands.
Yeah, they found their hands, and they
Gotcha.
started off the game with a huge down deep ball off the rip, which is exactly what I needed them to do. I want them to air it out, and the running backs look good. And the big thing,
or Sama
and Carson, yeah.
Well, Sama got a touchdown. I know that. I don't think Carson did.
Nope. The one thing though is that all of Rocco Beck's touchdown passes were to tight ends and not receivers. But we were talking about like the receiver trouble, and the only touchdowns were tight ends. Now it could just be the scheme, and that's how it was drawn up. But the big news out of Iowa State was Conradi hit a 63-yard field goal to go into halftime. Like huge, set a record at Ames, Iowa for the longest kick. You know who the longest kick was before? I think it was Army had the longest at like 62.
Yeah.
Back in like 1950 something. Yeah. Tennessee beat Syracuse. Miami won over Notre Dame.
Just barely.
Which
I knew I had picked Miami to win that one. Yeah, Carson Beck, he went out there, he was crying afterwards. Man, he was saying how hard his life is.
Some of his I think there was already catch of the year already.
Oh, I saw that one.
Yeah,
I saw that
one hand falling into the end zone.
Yeah, that one is insane.
Then you had South Carolina winning over Virginia Tech, which Virginia Tech actually looked pretty solid up until the end right there. Like they were holding it a pretty tight game all the way around. And then the one game I saw that wasn't on here was the UNC TCU game, or TCU UNC.
Yeah, neither one of them were ranked.
No. But that was I had it on the all schools just so I could potentially.
No, you only had a top 25.
Okay. Well, I meant to do all schools.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I mean, it was funny to see because I wasn't watching that game, but it was funny for me to see game start and all the hype.
Belichick.
First touchdown, like, whoa, that was fast, yada yada, and then just nothing after that.
Nothing.
Well, and then it was like just people like it was no longer the sports like ESPN. It was now like I was on Instagram and like just all the memes like of like whatever her name,
Mhm.
Jordan, whatever her fucking name is, like on the sideline.
Yeah.
And did you see that meme where
It's
it's
like,
like, "Can I get some
"Can I
money
get $20
for
for
the
concession
concession stand?"
stand?"
It's so funny. And then there was like it was like 40, it was at 40-7 or 41-7, and
Yeah.
they're like in 2008, and it was the ages of
Yeah.
like, which is crazy that like it lined up like that. Um, but that's the thing, like with the same thing with like Archie Manning and Bill Belichick, I don't know. I don't think he should
I
have.
think
I don't think he should be doing it. But with Archie Manning, I'm not putting a whole lot of stock
oh,
in like I think he can still I don't think he's Heisman candidate,
no.
but I do think he can come back and he can still play well. Like this
Yeah.
is his first like game.
Mhm.
And it was a pretty high stakes game.
Sellers is probably my number one look for Heisman.
Mm,
The South Carolina Gamecocks quarterback.
mm.
I also am thinking a little bit too Gus Nussmeier too as well. He's in that conversation as well.
Jalen Carter disqualified for spitting on Dak Prescott's during injury delay.
Damn.
Breaking news. And I think there
Um.
is a little video. Oh, there's not.
Oh,
Damn.
okay. Plus, it'd be copyright if we. Um. Boise State has a chance to redeem himself against Eastern Washington today or this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to
There's
find
only a few games that I had written down that I was like
Iowa
interested in.
State.
Yeah. Hey, Nebraska played last week too, man. It was pretty good.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I was like, so we're going into week 2 already.
My bad. Nebraska Cincinnati game to
Yeah.
kick off week 1
Yeah.
night game
Thursday night
Thursday night.
in
The game
Arrowhead.
night.
An away game for both teams.
Yeah.
Cincinnati was supposed to be the home team, but you
Would not have noticed.
would not have
Yeah.
known.
Huge game. I loved it. I
Yeah.
had friend of the podcast Josh over.
Yeah.
Because he was hitting up our group chat like, "Hey, anybody watching the game?" Like,
Yeah.
I am. Let me talk to
Yeah.
the woman. He came over. We were having a great time watching the
I
game.
thought you didn't like that. I thought you weren't supposed to do that.
What?
The woman. I thought
Oh yeah, my bad. My
yeah.
girlfriend.
Yeah, right. I thought that was like a no-no.
Help me. um, but yeah, I loved that game. I didn't like on special teams.
You texted me this.
I did. It's kickoff return.
Barney,
Yeah.
none of them were fair catching. Like, is he? What you
Yeah.
like? Is he allergic to fair catching it?
Yeah.
Some of them made me a little like nervous
Like,
too.
what are
Or
you doing?
like, dude, they're right there.
Yeah. It's like, dog, they're touching you right now.
Yeah. I was in the same boat. I do love for special teams because I think you made a comment that they weren't looking too hot. Like
On defensively on special teams.
I mean, they had a couple close calls for
Yep.
like blocking the punt, so I was liking that. Um, they hit like a 52-yard field goal,
Yep.
which we have not done in a long time,
No.
and like, all right, we're lining up for a 52-yard field goal, but is it
Are
going
we
to
gonna
be
hit it?
anywhere close?
That was kind of like me when we got Conrarty as a
Yeah.
kicker last year. And
Yeah.
I was like, never really seen this dude. He's a freshman,
Mhm.
54 yards against Iowa.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, we have a kicker.
Yeah.
It's just like every team, they're the unsung hero is the kicker. And when they're good,
hmm
you love them. When they miss a kick, especially in like a prime time,
hmm
you want to murder him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you guys finally have a kicker. The one thing I didn't like, though, what I was saying,
Mm.
is that I saw a lot of those kick returns and punt returns go a
Mhm.
little bit farther than I would have liked it to go. And they
For like when they were running
yeah,
it back.
yeah,
Even that, like one of the things that I was seeing is just kind of missing tackles here and
yeah.
there. Um, at the beginning of the game, towards the
Especially
end, I
towards the end, they were
thought
locked in a little bit
they
better.
locked in better. The running was they just killed us there,
Yeah.
and I have no idea why. They had like over 200 rushing yards. I
Yep.
was glad that we kept them under like
Mhm.
75 passing yards.
Yeah.
But I wrote that guy's
And,
name now.
Sorsby?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sorsby. That guy, I mean,
He's a dual threat, like true dual threat quarterback.
passing, I don't know.
He like passing, he just had receivers and
There
good
there was a
defense up on top.
there was a
Yeah.
few where like so that Hardzog they passed it to Hardzog in the end zone, and he had like he broke that pass up.
Mhm.
It really could have been a catch
Yeah.
over him
Mhm.
because he's diving in on top of him.
Yep.
and it hits him like in the shoulder, the receiver
Mhm.
in the shoulder pad, and just bounces off. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
really should have caught that
Yeah.
one.
And so it could be a receiver thing. It could be good pressure from the defense that stopped
Yeah.
it. And yeah, like
I'm liking that we get 2 really easy games before we get to see
yeah,
Michigan, and the next 3 games are all at home,
all
which
at home.
I really
Yeah.
like. Uh,
And you guys definitely have a good chance to go 5-0
dude, Dylan
off the rip.
Raiola looked
He
great.
looked good.
Yeah, I didn't see as many hospital passes that he did last
Yep.
year. Thought he really matured in that way. Like even when it came to like that fourth quarter, that last drive that we
Mhm.
had where he took a sack, I actually liked it opposed to him throwing it away because that kept the clock
Yeah,
running
kept the clock
and
running.
it
Yeah.
made Cincinnati burn a timeout.
Yeah, all around I'm happy with both our teams' performances.
Yeah, the thing that I want to fix is the penalties, which we didn't have a lot,
Mhm.
and there was only really 2 that really made me because we only had
There
3.
was that Harzog
It was
holding call.
yeah, the pass interference holding call, which he did redeem, but
Yes.
like if we're being honest, like Husker teams last year before that, like that would have led to them winning the
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
And for him to pick it off to really
In the
seal
next
it for
play and
us,
redeem himself. Yeah.
that's huge for us, especially for him being a senior.
Yeah. It
That
shows
one
good.
that one made me nervous. And then when we're on the goal line and we have a
Mhm.
false start and then we have to kick a field goal from
Yeah.
there, like that should have been a touchdown.
Yeah.
So those 2, and then the other one was just a kick out of bounds, which
Mhm. Yeah.
it just all right. Hey man,
Yeah. And he did a
feels that way.
yeah.
you know,
It's like you see these white lines, you're supposed to kick it
in between.
in between those.
Yeah.
They're not targets.
Unless it's punts,
Yeah.
kick out of bounds all you want. But those were the only ones that were really. But the time of possession, we had 39 and a half
Yep.
minutes of time possession, and I think if we would just finished off more drives, and then the fourth down plays, I didn't hate them, but I wanted us to convert a little
Mhm.
bit more. And then the Cincinnati's Dante Corleone,
Mhm.
that guy, he was on the defensive line.
Yeah.
That guy is a menace,
Menace.
and
I
I
was
think
like,
he's going to be a problem for
yeah.
you guys.
Oh
And just
yeah. Well,
when I
I don't
say
think they're
Big
playing.
12,
Yeah.
I didn't mean Big 12
Yeah.
overall.
I don't think Iowa State's playing Cincinnati.
I don't think you guys
Because like I
are.
was sitting there, I remember we went to that Cincinnati game. I don't remember that quarterback looking that good.
Yeah, I don't either.
And I don't know
But
what happened in the offseason.
I think it was the same,
It
but
was the same quarterback.
yeah. But no, I was overall impressed, and I texted you. I was like, that win does not give us a number next to our name. And the next 2,
Yeah.
even if we dominate, I don't think they give us
Well,
numbers next to our names.
you
But
guys
I'm
are
fine with that because if Michigan is like what top 10
mhm,
by the time we see them, there's a good chance we're taking that
yeah.
number from them.
You guys are currently sitting at like 27.
Yeah, we're close.
Yeah, you guys are right on the edge.
Yeah, but the next 2 teams, like we play Akron
Yeah.
this week, and then next week it's uh Houston or something
Yeah.
like that. Like they're 2
Yeah.
teams that we should blow out.
Mhm. Iowa State moved up in the AP poll up to 16
Hmm.
from 22, which I think is a little bit much personally. I think 17 would have been the right spot.
What they basically just took
Yeah.
K-State's spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I think is fair.
Yeah.
I do think
K-State
17-18.
dropped a fuck
I
ton.
want to. Do you want to look at the rankings before we do
Oh, we can.
just real quick? It's right. Okay, that works.
Oh, yeah, we're
To the left, right there. There you go. Because they don't see the screen, right?
yeah.
So yeah, Ohio State being number 1, Penn State being number 2.
Yep.
I just don't see Iowa State like, and they gotta do like the
This
defense looked
game,
good,
yeah.
but yeah, that offense, I was
This
like, man,
this the
go ahead.
this game is going to be big for Iowa State.
Oh,
Because
you're back to Iowa State.
yeah. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
I was going top down.
My bad. My bad. You said
Yeah,
Iowa State. I'm like, all right. So
I thought I
LSU
said
number three.
Ohio State
Nope.
number
You
1.
said Iowa
Okay,
State.
sorry,
Yeah.
I'm gonna still have that on my mind. But yeah, Ohio State number 1, number 2 being Penn State, 3 LSU, 4 Georgia, 5 Miami, 6 Oregon, 7 Texas, 8 Clemson, 9 Notre Dame, 10 South Carolina, 11 Illinois, 12 Arizona State, which I think is a good spot for them.
Yeah.
13 is Florida, which I
Huge
mean,
jump for them.
yeah, not huge jump. They were at 15, but I don't remember them.
They went 55-0 against Long Island University.
Yeah. But I'm saying last year, were they top 25 at the end of the year last year?
I don't believe so.
I don't remember.
And then Florida State has a huge turnaround.
Well, they went from not ranked to being 14, which
Yeah.
you get that for beating Alabama.
Oh yeah.
Who
And you got
were
Michigan at number 15.
is Alabama ranked? Oh, they were okay.
Yeah,
They
they're at
dropped.
21. 13.
Yikes!
Yeah. So
Yikes!
Michigan,
15.
Iowa
Which
State 16.
Yep.
SMU 17.
Yep.
18 Oklahoma. 19 Texas A&M. 20 Ole Miss. 21 Alabama. Tennessee 2.
22.
22. Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry. Indiana 23.
Yep.
Texas Tech 24. And then Utah is now in the top 25 at the 25 position.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, BYU is also on the cusp too. Auburn's right there. Georgia Tech is right there. USC, Louisville, TCU, Mizzou,
And
South
on
Florida,
the coaches poll, they have BYU at that 25 spot
yep,
and not.
and Iowa State at 18, which I kind of agree more with 18 a little bit personally.
I do agree that this week where you guys play Iowa, we're entering into Iowa Hate Week. I do
Yeah,
think this is a big game for you guys.
100%. Big game for us. Mainly because the last 5 times we played against Iowa at home, we've lost. The last time we won
At home
at
or
home was back in like 2011, 2012.
Hmm.
And Jackson Steele, I think was the dude's name, the quarterback's name.
Well, you know how far back this rivalry goes?
Isn't it like the 1800s?
1894 is the
Yeah.
first time.
And
And
they
then
have a massive lead over us. I think
47, and how many wins does Iowa have? Iowa
isn't it
State.
like
Iowa State, how many wins?
isn't it like 28, 29,
24.
24?
Now I got that from Wiki,
Mm-hmm.
so it could be wrong,
Yeah.
but that's the numbers I got from
Yep.
Wikipedia. I'm leaning. So I mean, the spread is 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
Over under is 41.5. Money line favorite is Iowa State. They're minus 165, and then Iowa's a plus 140.
Yep.
I'm leaning for Iowa State just because
Obviously, you know where my heart's at.
I'm not
It's
gonna.
Iowa Hate Week.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean,
Yeah.
you guys can't. That's not a team that you guys can
No.
really be like. You guys can't
We
play
can't fuck around.
like how you guys played K-State. You guys can't be playing like that
Yeah.
versus Iowa
100%.
because they're just not gonna.
Our defense has to be locked in, and we got to stop those big plays,
Mhm.
those explosive plays. And Rocco Beck, I am fully behind him because, dude, he's just looked so good these last 2 games, so accurate. And as long as his receivers remember that they have hands and they can catch the ball,
And get the receivers involved.
yeah, I'm
But I think especially if you guys have that strong running game was
Yeah.
Sama
Sama
and
and
I'm never gonna say that guy's name
Yeah.
correctly. And Hansen.
Yeah, Hansen.
Yeah,
I was forgetting if it's Carson Hansen or Chris Hansen. I
not
think
Chris
it's
Hansen.
Carson.
Yeah, not Chris Hansen. That's a different guy.
Yeah.
He's asking, you sit right there.
Now I came here looking for pizza.
There's only like a few games on this week that like I have made notes for.
Yeah.
Number 15 is gonna be playing number 18 Oklahoma, which
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty big game. Oh, actually, I want to talk about this one first. Kansas and Missouri.
Yeah. Kansas and Mizzou.
So Kansas is a plus 200 underdog.
Yeah.
I'm from how Kansas is looking,
hmm
dude. I'm not counting Kansas out. I'm actually looking for them to potentially win this one. You
Now,
know,
I just personally would love to see Kansas lose because fuck KU.
mhm,
But yeah, you're not wrong though. Is that like Jalen Daniels looks phenomenal right now.
56.
7 touchdowns and 1 interception.
That's not bad.
No.
That's also actually sorry, that's the wrong notes I have. Ignore that.
I keep on saying a lot because I'm trying to find games. I have everything up so I can see where some of the maybe lower
And there's a lot
unranked
of
teams
these
are at.
other ones like
Army K State, gotta go Army.
Sure. Yeah.
for the nation.
Like a couple of these, like LSU going versus
Louisiana
Louisiana
Tech.
State or
Yeah.
Louisiana Tech, like and Arizona State and Mississippi State.
So,
I'm a little interested in this one, but yeah, Michigan and Oklahoma.
yep,
This is my game for the week that I'm gonna be watching alongside with the Huskers.
Huskers. Yeah.
Number 15 Michigan. They got a rookie quarterback, Bryce Underwood.
Hmm.
Rookie freshman, excuse me. But so far he's 21 out of 31 with one touchdown. Across the way in Oklahoma,
Mateer,
I see.
392, three touchdowns and one
Is it
interception.
Mateer? I have it.
Yeah, it's Mateer.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Yep.
Okay, I have it. Yeah, Jay Mateer. He's a junior. 30 out of 37 with three touchdowns and one INT. Um, you know, this is going to be a huge test for Michigan. I am interested to see if that freshman QB is going to be up for it. I think it is at Oklahoma too.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah. That's a.
which Bryce Underwood, he looked good.
He looks good.
He looked good. So that's the game I'm most intrigued for. I'm
I'm
leaning on Oklahoma. They're
Same here.
minus
I think that
195
home
favorite,
field advantage,
hmm
and I mean, yeah, like
which I
they
really don't
they
like
played at
Oklahoma
home
either.
against a nobody team, and they put belt to ass Michigan, and so did Oklahoma, I believe, as well. But this would be
Well, click on the game, and then it should tell us who their last five were. That works, I guess.
oh, sorry, correction. They played New Mexico.
But even
New Mexico's sleeper in their conference. Last year, at least, they were, I believe. I could be speaking out of my ass.
I don't even. What conference are they even in?
I think they're in the Mountain West.
Right there,
Scroll all the way.
a little bit down.
I should have done,
The
the Gamecast.
That's what I was. Yeah, and then you click Michigan. I
Yeah,
was like, he'll figure it out.
I will figure it out.
And then it should be towards the bottom. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Illinois State. Is that who they played?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, 35-3, and then 34-17 for the two. So I mean, that's the game I'm most
Yeah.
interested in. But I'm leaning Oklahoma. But I mean, if Bryce Underwood does
Mhm.
good, he's gonna make me nervous about when
When
we play him.
they come in Lincoln.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I believe that should be it for our.
Well, so yeah, and then Nebraska plays Akron, and then I think
Yep.
no problems there.
All right. And now we have fantasy, which Mr. Matt, I'm going to need you, or no, not fantasy, trivia.
Need me to look away or?
Oh, I'll just pull it up right here. While I get my slideshow.
Right now it is tied 7-7. Jalen Hurts ran it in for 4 yards.
All right, Matt, close your eyes.
Can I just look down at my phone?
Yeah. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So I kind of took a little bit of your theme with putting in some of the more memes and funny jokes into it.
Yeah.
So we got week 5 trivia.
And the people can see it?
Yep.
Cool.
The Seattle Seahawks.
If you do any animations, it might take a second.
So how are we sitting?
Okay.
And I'm currently 2-6.
Where did this photo of me come from?
I found it in my images, and I'm like, that's a good one. It's the Joe Rogan
Yeah,
ice
I
bath.
know.
Yeah.
I know what it is. I just don't know why it released. Why is my face over it?
Someone put it over your face in one of our group chats, and I
Okay.
remember saving it.
Nice good chin
But
meme.
we've already looked at LA and the 49ers, and now we're on to the Seahawks, like I
Yep.
said. Are you ready? So, player 1 hints. Position running back, 5'11", 215.
I know who this is.
Drafted number 7 for drafted in 07 in the first round with the 12th pick. He's a Super Bowl champ. First team All-Pro 2012, second team All-Pro 2014. Two-time NFL rushing touchdown leader, 13 and 14. 2010s All Decade Team, TFWA All Rookie Team 07, First Team All American 06, First Team All Pac 10 06, RIP the Pac 10, Holiday Bowl Co Offensive MVP 06, Vegas Bowl MVP 05. He had 10,413 rushing yards with an average of 4.2, 85 rushing touchdowns, uh, 287 receptions, 2,214 receiving yards, and 9 receiving touchdowns.
So, did he go to Cal?
Yes.
Does he have an iconic nickname?
Yes.
Is this Marshawn Lynch? I knew who it was right
Yeah.
away. I just wanted to.
Player 2 hints. He's still active today, not with the Seahawks. He's a wide receiver, 5'10, 182 pounds.
Wait.
Drafted round 3, 69th pick. First team All Pro 2015. 2 times second team All Pro 16 and 17. He was a Pro Bowler in 2015. NFL kickoff return yard leader in 2017. Dude, you should know this one.
I know it.
Yeah.
It's fucking no.
It's right on your tip of
I
your tongue.
I'm thinking. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to go through the Rolodex, and it's just. I'm like, because I was like Earl Thomas, and I was like, no, it's not Earl Thomas.
Yep.
Fucking, it's keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PFWA All Rookie Team 2015, the Jet Award in 2014, Consensus All American 2014, First Team All American 2011, 3 times second team All Pro Big 12 11 and 12, Big 12 Offensive Rookie of the Year 2011. He's in the K-State Ring of Honor. He's played 161 games with 661 receptions, 8,594 receiving yards, 61 touchdowns, 4,266 return yards, and 3 return touchdowns.
Can you tell me the team he's currently on?
He's with the Titans. He like recently got drafted or traded over to them.
Oh.
I think it was either this year or last year.
So the first name that popped in my head was Golden Tate, and I was like, it's not Golden Tate.
Nope.
I don't even know why I was there. Oh my god, I fucking damn. Don't fucking say it. Fucking hell. God damn. I don't know why I'm fucking looking at this. It's not gonna tell me anything.
You
Unless
need something to
I just
fidget with?
I wrote down every Seattle.
Yeah.
Seahawks. You said what?
What's that?
You said
Oh, it's your fidget. It's your stimming
yeah.
tool.
Yeah, what the fuck? He's currently oh god, what's his name?
I can't.
Is he the
forget.
one that he had like everyone had the jokes that he was a virgin for a while?
I don't remember if that was part of his lore.
This is killing me. Because I feel like I can see his face.
Oh yeah. He might have recently been on Bussin' with the Boys too,
Oh, damn it.
when they went to go visit the Titans.
Oh my god, yeah. I didn't watch that interview, but I've been gone for a whole week. So I haven't been like really investing that much. God damn. What is his name?
Dude, when I click this
It's gonna make me
next
mad. I
slide,
know.
yeah.
I know because
Do you want me to?
no, not yet. Damn, what is his name?
Let's talk through your thought process on this.
I can see his face. That's like it's
Mm-hmm.
because he's got like a smaller head.
Yeah, he's 5'10". So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's a smaller dude.
And he was just on, but he wasn't like a main character on just
No, he was on their Titans
yeah,
interviews
yeah.
when they were talking with like the offensive linemen, and I know this is gonna hurt you.
Yeah, I know. Damn, what is his fucking name? Go on. I'm not gonna remember it.
Tyler Lockett.
Fucking Tyler Lockett.
Final round. Can you get it?
Fucking, that's gonna piss me off.
All right, player number 3.
Is this Matt Hasselbeck?
Yeah. It's Matt Hasselbeck.
I saw number 8 and I was like, wait a minute. This fucking Matt Hasselbeck?
I'm
Go
not
on
sure
to
if you
me.
get it because I'm like, dude, because like I forget Matt Hasselbeck sometimes was on the Seahawks, and then I have to remember that Super
He's
Bowl
on the
game.
Ring of Honor?
Yeah, he's in the Ring of Honor. Position quarterback, 6'4", 235 pounds, went to Boston College, drafted in the 6th round, 187th pick in 98. 3-time Pro Bowler, 03, 05, and 07. Seahawks 35th anniversary team. The Nils and Swede Nelson Award in 97. Steve Larganet Award in 09. Seattle Ring of Honor. Passing attempts 5,330.
So I'm writing down the name so I don't pick them for next time.
Tyler Lockett.
Yeah, thank you.
And then 5,330 yards or passing attempts, 3,222 completions. He was completion percentage was 60.5. TD to interception ratio 212 to 153. Passing yards 36,638 yards of passing, and then 82.4% passer rating. Do you have answer locked in? And then yeah.
Yes, I did. Okay, I'm not mad about getting 2. I will say I'm mad about Tyler Lockett because
I even sent you a text too saying, dude, I fully expect you to potentially sweep on this.
yeah. Nice. It's just a date.
Sick. You're what?
4 and
4 and 9.
Yeah. So I'm just under. I'm just above. No, I'm just under.
Yeah, just
kind of.
under
Just under.
500.
Yeah.
So next week you get the pick for the Seahawks.
I already got names picked out.
Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised you didn't pick some of them.
Some of them I was just like, all right, cool. I want to give a couple easy toss ups, and I really thought Tyler Lockett.
I thought you were gonna do Jerry Rice for.
No, I just because didn't we use that one already? Or no? I think we haven't. On like another team.
It would have been the 49ers. Would have been
No, maybe not. But I did look at it, but I'm just like,
too
nah,
out.
yeah. And I wanted to give you like what you did for me last week with the OJ Simpson.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Here's Marshawn Lynch.
I'm fucking pissed about Tyler Lockett.
So yeah, it's time for me to get going
Yeah.
because I need to go pick up some Zins and watch football. So yeah, thank you guys for joining the MattCast podcast brought to you by Hart Ventures Electrical Services at LLC. You'll be able to find them down below in the bio. And yeah, I'm Maddie Light, joined by my co-host Maddie J. And thank you guys for coming. Bye.
Bye.